So the first thing I wanted to try for now, because for the T-Rex, because I won't be able to cook and stuff. I wanted to try my 172 3-day plus food supply. So the new system that I try is in a bag like this, and I'll show you a little bit what I got. So it's still a project on the go, but I'll show you a little bit what I have. So my cooking system, and this is what I want to try mainly tonight and tomorrow. So that's why it'll be great, because I'll make supper and prepare dinner. So this is basically a Stanley, but it has, so it's a whole cooking system basically. It has different things. So you have a pot, so that's the pot here, so right over here. So that's the first part. The second part, well, as you saw, you have like a kind of a spork, a little bit like a. Then you have a bowl, so that means you can eat. And then you have this, and this is the purpose that I bought all this system. So everything is kind of included. It's a little bit on the heavy side because of this. But this is basically kind of a thermos. But it can do both sides. So it can either keep your food cold or your food hot, depending on what you put inside. So that means if I'm near a river or something like this, that means I could probably put this in and keep my food a longer period of time. So why did I go with this system? Easy thing. What I want to try to do, and you'll see why. So basically, what I'm trying right now, I'm kind of on the new diet ish. What I'm trying to do now is eat what they call the Mediterranean diet. So basically, you're eating a little bit more beans and things like that. So it won't be a big change from my diet. One advantage of eating that stuff, for those that are vegetarian, will kind of know that. But so, for example, in half a cup of those, I got 19 grams of protein. So that means in a dry bag, not having to carry any food or anything like this, I got protein. I got fibers. I got a lot of vitamins and things. It doesn't. Now that I cook more with that stuff, you don't need as much, because one thing that refills, you see, like there's 17 grams. So again, for half a cup, there's 17 grams of fiber, 11 grams of sugar. So there's a lot of nutrition just with this. So that will be kind of my system. And so why the thermos? And this is what I want to try to cook. I also have like a bag of rice here somewhere. But when I used to live back east, I was reading about cooking. So when you go hiking, basically what you do is you put hot water, and for beans and rice and things like that. So you put your hot water in a thermos, you close it, and you walk. And so basically, by the time you get to your site, you have a meal. Your meal is ready. It's already cooked and everything like this. And so this is why I like about this system is that now I can boil water, put that in, cook my meal, and during the time that I wait or at supper, so basically I may have to cook a little bit longer that first time. So for example, my first meal, I could put my and this is what I'm going to try to manage this system that I need to work. So a lot of time, dry beans and stuff, if you soak them, it takes less long to cook. So what I'm going to try is that basically you soak them. So basically I carry my beans in there as I hike for the same day. Get to the camp, throw that in, cook them, boil water, put water inside, put some rice or beans or whatever, or chia seeds, and then in the morning when I get up, because during all night it cooked, I have breakfast. And so basically I save on fuel. So the weight that I carry, I save a little bit by cooking as I walk. The other advantage for that, so that means that if I want to be a little bit stealthy and stuff, I don't need as many fire and don't need to be as long. And also because it's a thermos, if I leave stuff in, the order of the food and stuff doesn't spread so much. I get my protein, I get all my vitamins. So I'm trying different kind. So right now in my bag, and this is what I have to work up. So right now it's on the heavy side because I bought the bags, but I didn't do portions. But I got black beans, chickpeas, and white navy beans. So this is what I want to try and see how much portion and stuff. Also, like I said, I also have red kidney beans. And so now if I catch a fish or if I find meat some sort, then I can add that to this and it makes a pretty decent meal. And so now all I have to do is add spice, which I have in this little kit, which I bought a long time ago at Johnson & Son. So it's a cool little kit. It's all little spice there. And you can add some more if you want. I also have, so in my kit I carry, if I'm able to, those green canister for when you go camping and stuff. And so what this device does is that if I have an empty canister and I have a big propane tank, I can reverse the canister and fill out from a big propane tank in my little canister. So that means I can be mobile. So for the weight of it, so that means I can recharge if I find stuff on the go. My backup, or even my main, depending if I was able to carry my stuff, is one of those wood stove. I forgot the name now, but one of those wood stoves. They're very small, very compact, carry very weight. So that means that as I go, I can carry this. If I'm in the city and I can find some propane, then I'll use more propane. So actually, this is what I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to use the barbecue, cook some water, and try my beans and stuff. I also carry a lot of teas because I like my teas, and a few shots in protein. So if I'm on the run stuff, and I got an extra sport if I have someone with me. And also I carry some salts for pickling. I mentioned in the past video, if I find some food or something and I want to try to cure it or preserve it, to try to last it longer. So again, the thermos can use as a cold system, so I can use this, but also I carry an extra bottle of and maybe that's what I'll be doing, is putting those package inside that big bottle and in different portions. So if I need to use the bottle, I can just dump what's inside the bottle and use the bottle now to cure meat, and so I can last longer without refrigeration. So that's my cooking system. I'm gonna be trying it tonight, so I'm gonna be putting some I think I'll go with the kidney beans. I'm gonna put some kidney beans in there and try that, and I'll probably post some pictures or another video. But this is my new system, and also I have a fire kit, so that I got different stuff in there, like, so I got fat wood and candles and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's my food system. So that's one part that I'll be trying as well during the T-Rex exercise, which so far didn't start very well. I had some trouble with my communication. Not sure what happened with my HF. I was trying to tune it off, and the sound went away. So it looks like something blew inside there. And then I tried to play a little bit with my my Texon PL660, I think what it's called, for shortwave radio, and that too, smoke came out. So oops. So communication wise, it's good that it happens during the exercise, and I'm learning from mistakes. But yeah, some stuff happened there, and so but again, HF capacity, or it's not my max yet. In the fall, I hope that I'll be able to buy a better radio and encompass with my system and stuff. So that's another video, and I'll talk to you soon. So I put the bins in, and I was about to reuse the water for, and I opened the light here, kind of cheated. It's my little 30-day lamp, but I don't know if you can see the water. So, and there's not much left, because I was trying to, so basically I fill out the thermos and then I put the beans in, but I was going to try to save the water, but I don't think it's worth trying to save, because as you can see, there's just like a part and it looks pretty dirty. So I think I'm gonna, because I want to do a bit of a chicken bouillon here, and then I'll mix my beans with spice. So those actually are pretty cool. They I think it's about $1. I have an Asian market around here, and basically they're about like $1, and you have like a little let me open that up here. Yeah. So as you can see, and this is green curry, and you have all kind of different ones too, and they're very good. They're pretty and they can serve pretty long. I don't know exactly the shell. Well, actually here, as you can see, bought it, I don't remember exactly when I bought it, but it's still good for 2017, so it's about a 2-year shelf life. Don't weigh anything, and actually, if I would really want to, that probably would make a meal, like one-person meal, or like a 2-person meal. So this is what I'm going to carry with my beans. So again, easy to mix. You mix that stuff up, and yeah, I'm going to throw this water, make myself a little chicken bouillon, and then bring you out to the barbecue. So it fits pretty good. I'm cleaning I was cleaning the barbecue, so that's why there's only one thing. But this is a foldable handle, so it can fit like under the barbecue to make it a little bit faster. And the beans, they came pretty nicely, so they hydrated very well. Maybe 3 or 4 hours, I think they were in there. So so they did a pretty good job. Sorry about the noise. I'm on the balcony with a view of what Vancouver looks like. It gets, because I'm right downtown, so it gets a little bit noisy. So yeah, we'll boil some water, make a little bouillon, and then boil everything, and come back. So the beans were pretty good. They were a little bit crunchy, because I kind of want to go to bed and stuff, because I have to get up pretty soon for the next net. But yeah, no, it was pretty tasty, and actually I always do that now with beans. That's why I have to figure it out. The portion are like they're filling, so sometimes I always overdo it. So I have to get smaller portion to get what I'm up. So what I'm going to do now, so what I did actually, so when I put the beans out, I took the water of the bean, and I don't know if you'll be able to see with the light there, but I put the hot water in there to prepare the thermos, so to preheat it. And now what I'm going to do is put rice with hot water in there and leave that overnight. And then in the morning, that's going to be my breakfast. So it's going to be like a porridge. So the rice will be a little bit more sticky than usual, and with a little bit of maple syrup, should make a nice breakfast. So that's the plan for tonight, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow morning.